to my channel Go Digit. Today in this video we will cover the concept of telemetry. So yes, this telemetry concept is available in the Business Central for a quite long time now. Okay, and in this video we will learn about what is telemetry obviously, then how to configure this telemetry in uh, your Business Central on-premise and in Business Central SaaS version. And then we will see the third part is that how to send that or how to use this telemetry with your custom extensions, so that your custom extensions also could send out certain information to via telemetry to your Azure portal. Okay, so telemetry, if you understand, although it's quite a fancy word, but if we understand the definition of it, so it goes like that. Uh, to measure something, to measure and diagnose the uh, health of your tenant, of your Business Central environment automatically, that is called a telemetry. Okay, so there is a process through which we can do the configuration of this telemetry, and then the Business Central will emit or will transfer wirelessly certain information throughout the process which are a part of the Business Central, standard Business Central. And with those information, the partner who are supporting their clients can get the information of how the Business Central is performing in their for their clients, and in case their clients are facing any issues, or in fact if the client is not facing an issue, but because certain technical part like performances of the Business Central, how the certain processes are working fine, how much time they are taking, so all that stuff you can measure up through the telemetry results and can work on it so that your client can never face any such dread situations. Okay, so let's see how to configure the telemetry for your Business Central SaaS version. Okay, so for that thing, you need a subscription of Azure portal. Okay, so there are things like, for example, currently this Business Central SaaS version which I am running, it's a you could say it's a test administrator, right? It is not me. I'm not having this tenant. I'm not the owner of this tenant. It's just that I created this platform via CDX transform microsoft.com. Okay, so it is not me, but the thing is I am using my subscription in my Azure portal. Okay, so it is me here. So it's not like that you have to be login through your own Business Central login credentials, then only you could do the configuration. It's not like that. Whatever subscription you have, your own login ID which is attached to the Azure, you can use that. And then here, once you open the Azure portal, here you need to go to the application insight. Okay, right now this is available in my dashboard because I have already created the same. But in case it is not showing up in your dashboard, then you simply go to the search bar and type here application insights. So as soon as you type this and click on this, it will open up the application insight page for you. So as you can see right now, I already own one, but obviously when you're doing it for the first time, there is nothing get listed here, and you need to create a new application insight. So what this means is that you need to click on the create button, and when you click on the create button, it will give you a form where you need to fill out certain information. Okay, so this is my subscription, pay as you go. Guys, this is a very nice subscription package which I believe everybody should pick it up, because it only cost you whatever services you use in the Azure. So it's not like that you have to pay a certain amount, certain fixed amount always per month. No, it's not like that. Even I have created a VM for just 1 hour and paid only 8 rupees per 8 rupees, something like that. So 7 rupees, 5 rupees. So it totally depends on how much you use the resources in the Azure, and that's the name of this pay as you go subscription model. Okay, now the second part is resource group. So resource group is nothing but a group, a categorization under which you can whatever number of resources like VM, like application inside which I'm creating, or Azure functions, whatever processes, whatever resources you create, you put all of them into one bucket. So that bucket is just a resource group. Okay, so you can select your existing resource group. If you don't have, then you can click on create new and it will create a new resource group for you. So I just use my existing one. Then the name of your application inside, so it can be anything like telemetry test or something like that. Okay, region is based on like wherever you are in on earth, so you have to select that particular region which is very nearer to you, so that you always get the right amount of bandwidth and right amount of results. I have no problem with this part, so I can select this one. Then you just keep this default one. Classic is now Microsoft deprecating, so it's always good that in the technology you always use the latest one. So you go with the workspace based, then the subscription, just simply click on review plus create, and it will create application inside for you, just like you can see here in my case. Okay, so as soon as you click on review plus create, system will create a new insight for you and you just open it, and this is your new application inside. Okay, so that's the one thing to create a application inside in Azure portal. Now, when you are done with the application inside creation, then the second information which you need from this insight is that connection string. So guys, the information is that if you are running a Business Central version 17 or version 16 or something like that, then this connection string you cannot use, but you have to go with the instrumentation key. But I believe because Business Central is evolving with each passing day and it is coming up with very nice and good amount of features, so it's always my recommendation that you always go with the latest version of the Business Central, so that you can be always on the top of your business processes. So let's copy this connection string, and now the part of Business Central comes into the picture. So here it's my Business Central environment. You can see that currently I'm on the QA environment. So what you need to do is that you need to click on the gear icon and go to the admin center. So when you open this admin center, it will have the list of all the environments which you are currently running on. So as you can see that I am having the 3 environments, out of which one is production and the other 2 are the sandboxes. So here the catch is that the connection string which you copied from the Azure portal, you need to paste that connection string with each of your environment. Okay, so it's not like that you just do in the production and then that the same information get passed into the rest of the environments as well. No, you have to go for every environment one by one. So for example, let's say I've already uh, jotted down the connection string information in this environment. So let's open this one, and here you can see when you open this, a column application inside connection string is currently not set. So what we need to do is that we need to click on the define button, and here we can click on this enable application inside, and then I can paste my connection string which I copied from here, and just click on save button, and that's it. Okay, so it's not like that you can copy your same connection string with multiple environments. So now as soon as you do the same and click on refresh button, now you will see that my instrumentation key is currently showing on here. Okay, but in order to link it in a correct fashion, there is a need is that you need to restart your environment. So you click on the session button and then you click on the restart environment. So I click on that, and now it will be the state will be changed to preparing and not active. Let's refresh this. Oh wow, it's active now, so it's pretty much fast. So the guys, when you update the same and restart your session for few seconds, for few minutes, the state will change from active to preparing. So it will take some bit of time, it depending on the case by case, but be make sure that the state should be changed from preparing to active, then only your linkage is successful. Okay, so now this is the way you can configure your telemetry, your connection string. You can configure your telemetry with your Business Central SaaS version. But what if you are running a Business Central on-prem? Okay, so for that cases, if you look at the Microsoft documentation, they have given two commands which you need to run on your administration shell. Okay, we all know that when we install the Business Central on-prem, by default we get two types of PowerShell UI. One is the development shell and second one is the administration shell. So depending on whichever you want to use, you can use that, and then there you need to run this command. So this command, if I explain you, it is the keyword is set hyphen nav server configuration, which means you want to configure the one of the setting in your administration. So that is the keyword called set hyphen nav server configuration. Then of course the name of your server instance. Then here is the catch. There is a this is a keyword called key name. So you have to add this, and then the name of the field in which you want to paste your connection string. So the name of the field is application inside connection string. So this is the name of your field, so you cannot make any changes into it. You have to use same as it is. Then the key value, that means in the field application inside connection string, I want to paste some value. So that to paste some value, you need to add this keyword hyphen key value, and that's it. You just paste your connection string which you copied from your Azure portal, and then restart your on-prem environment, and that's how you link your telemetry, okay, with your Business Central on-prem. So if you're running a single tenant, you need to copy and run this command. If you're running a multi-tenant environment, then you need to copy and run that command. Okay, so it totally depends on what type of tenant you are on with the Business Central on-prem. You just use that, and that's how you will link your telemetry with your Business Central on-prem. So this is how now we have seen the two things, three things. First of all, how what is telemetry and how to create an application insight in Azure portal. Then how to link your application insight which you have created in the Azure portal with your Business Central on-prem and Business Central online SaaS version. Okay. Now after all this work is done, you will see in the admin center, you go to the telemetry results, and here for example, if I change it to, let's say, 25, then I can select my environment and click on search. So although sometimes it takes time to get updated with all the information here, but you no need to worry about that. You just simply go to the Azure portal itself, and here click on logs. Okay, so let me cross this. I want the complete page. So yeah, here it is. So guys, you can see the query history which I have ran while doing a preparation for this. So the thing is, when whatever information, because the linkage is already done now, so Business Central has already started sending the telemetry or that log information to your application inside. So here it will be available. Now the thing is that here it's a query area. So you can write some SQL kind of query through which you can generate the results of the information being sent by the Business Central here. So if you don't know about this language, then there is no worry at all. You just need to type only one thing: traces. So traces is nothing but at a table through which where all that information which is sent by the Business Central gets stored here. Okay, so let's say I can select the time range and click on run. So once you run this, just this one keyword traces, it will give you all the information which has been sent by the Business Central so far to your application inside. Okay, so if you see here, it has the information of when it has been sent, the message. Okay, message has this information like you have opened your company. Okay, you have restarted something. Okay, something like that stuff. Then if you drill down this, so for example, if I drill down this one, here you can get the information of that whatever information being sent by the Business Central. Let's open this custom dimension. That's the most important thing. So here it has the information, the tenant ID information, the name of your, the ID of your tenant, the name of your application. Okay, and all this information like object ID, object type. So all this information is being available here, environment type. So you can easily use this information to check out the results of how your Business Central is performing. So there are, if you see, there are so many types of information being sent by Business Central with respect to the page views, with respect to the exceptions, with respect to the performance of your Business Central. So you can view all sorts of information through this application inside. Okay, so that's the one thing. Now what if you are making a custom dimension, custom extension, and you want that your custom extension should also send out some information which you can cater from here. Okay, so let's see this. Let me open this VS Code here. So see, I have created one extension here where this code unit is doing something that I want to send the information of my extension which has been developed by me or something like that. So if I open the Google Chrome and here, let's say I go to the extension management page. Here it is. Okay, so let's say I want to send the information to the telemetry about the applications which are currently published as dev in my tenant. Okay, I want that information. So what I have done is that I have created an extension, a separate extension through which I am filtering out uh, I'm filtering out all the applications which are currently published as dev. So here it is. I've created a record called nav app installed app. So guys, this is the table which you have to, which have the information of all the installed application in your Business Central. Okay, so you have to use that table and not this not this table which is behind this page called extension management. Okay, because this the table which is running behind this page is published application, and that table is used only for if you're running a on-prem environment. If you're not running a on-prem environment, and if you're running a cloud environment, then you can use this. But of course, this table you can use in both on-prem and cloud. Okay, so I'm using this nav app installed app table, which has the information of all the installed application. And I have written just one thing: set range pub app published as dev. So this means I want only the applications which are published as a dev applications. Okay, then what I'm doing here, I've created a data type called dictionary. Okay, and here I am using, or you can say like I'm I'm sending the information of that extension. So first I need the name of that extension, then the version build, then the publisher of that application. So all that information I want, which I want to send to the telemetry. So this information you can whatever information you need, you can add that information via the dictionary data type. Okay, so dictionary data type dot add, then the name which you want to be visible in your telemetry results, then the value which you want to see. So this is a key name. This is, you can say, the column name and the value, the column name and the value, the column name and the value. Okay, so in the repeat until I use this, then the main line of this code is session.log message. So log message is the function which basically, you can see here, that logs a trace message to our telemetry account. Okay, so it has certain parameters like the event ID. Event ID is of text type, so you can mention any type of event ID like 1234 ABCD001, 12 T is 001, so whichever suits you, so you can use that. So here I have written this app info kind of event ID, then the message published app info. Okay, so this is the message which I want to be visible on my telemetry results. Then the verbosity is there are type of different types of verbosity is available. Okay, so you can select out of whatever type of information you want from this extension. So it's not like anything critical or error, so I'm going with the normal thing. Then the data classification is important from following or abiding the certain laws uh, of different countries. Okay, so there is a keyword called GDPR. Okay, which is kind of a law where you have to respect the information of your customers. Okay, so it should not be like that you can pass on certain private information of your customers to the web. Okay, so that's why this is very important, and from audit perspective this is very important. So that's why I am using here data classification in system metadata. You have to use this data classification when you are using when you want to send some telemetry data to your Azure portal. Okay, then the telemetry scope is extension publisher. Okay, so there are two type of telemetry scope. One is all and second one is extension publisher. Extension publisher I have selected here because I this is my extension and I am the publisher of this extension, and I want the information to be sent out from this extension of mine. So that's why I have selected extension publisher. It is not Microsoft extension, it is my extension, so I'm selecting this one. Then your dictionary data type, because that all information which you want to send to the Azure portal is available here in the dimension. So you have to add that one, and that's it. Okay, and just note guys, I have used the clear dimension here as well because I'm using the repeat until. So next for example, if it finds two records, so first time it will run successfully, but second time when it comes, this is a key, this column name is a fixed, it's a one thing, so it cannot be same for two different values. Okay, so that's why first time I'll add some information in my dictionary keyword, then using this function I send that information to the Azure portal, and now because that information is already being sent, so I can clear that, so that second time it will hold some different unique value. So you have to clear that as well, and that's it. Now when you send this information, when this extension will send the information, you will find all those results in the telemetry. Let me show you. For example, you can see that message is published app info. So let's identify the published app info thing in the telemetry results. So if you see here, or if you find there are so many things, so you can write a query like where where message contains published app info. and then you run it, and here it is. So you can see that all the information Business Central from my extension is now passing here. Okay, so let's drill this down, and here you can see in the custom dimension, this is my app name, app 1, because if I show you app 1, uh, okay, for testing purposes I've used non-global, so that's why wait guys. Initially when I was writing this code, and when I sending this record, so I have written this code as not published as dev, but uh, published publisher should not be equal to Microsoft. So that was the my original code where I wanted the information of all the all the extensions which are not from Microsoft. I wanted to send that information, so that's why you can see that it is showing me the name of the application called app 1, which is not from Microsoft but from uh, different publisher like GoDigit and so on. Okay, so that's why you're seeing here that part. Okay, so this is the way, like I want my app name, so it is app name is available. Okay, I wanted version and publisher as well, so you can see that version is available, publisher is available, which is GoDigit. So all those information, which is, you can say that these are nothing but the custom dimensions. Okay, it's not a standard dimension, these three are the custom dimensions. So that's why they are available in the custom dimension section. This publisher, this version, all these are the custom dimensions which I have been created via code, but the other ones are the standard dimensions. Okay, so all this information is now a part of this application inside, and so this is the way through which you can send the information to the Azure portal in the application insight app. Okay, so I think that's sufficient through which you can at least understand the concept of telemetry, what it is. Okay, and it's very handy, guys, because this really helps us to not only uh, get the certain information, but we can generate various type of reports as well. Okay, which will be very helpful to analyze the how your business central is performing. Okay, so I think this video has now given you an idea, a basic idea about what telemetry is, how to configure it, and how to customize, how to use it with your custom extensions, how to send out certain information from your custom extensions to the application inside. So that's it for the today's video. If you like this today's video, then I request you to please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.